Welcome back, folks. You're still watching Cape Rugby TV. Remember, of course, every Wednesday night, 9 to 10, we take a look at what's happening in Western Province Club Rugby. We talk about our club structures. Of course, our promotion league is also running at the moment. We'll give you those results in a little bit. It's getting pretty close between Strand United and Atlantis and LCS Rafir. But as you know, it was, of course, the semi-finals at City Park this weekend. Let's get straight into it so that Jerome's going to have more time to talk about the games. Here's, of course, SK Walmers against Hands and Hearts. There we go. Wow. So SK Walmers is certainly showing why it is that they ended up so high on in Super League B. Jerome, your thoughts quickly before we go to the second half?
Yeah, it's exactly what you say. I mean, the whole season, SK Walmers were on top of the game, and what a game. I mean, they were, first 20 minutes, they were 20-0 up, so it's tough for any team in a semi-final to come back, and they just keep on going. I think the first half, a little bit disappointing in the Hands and Hearts, like they were just going through the motions. I think that it's not the Hands and Hearts that we know.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the second half. Of course, half-time score there, certainly a dominant lead for SK Walmers, and of course, big thanks to Supersport Schools for supplying the footage for us. Let's go back now. SK Walmers, Hands and Hearts. Right, of course, they're a big result for SK Walmers. We, of course, see the strength that they bring to the Super League B sides, and, of course, what's going to happen. Well, you can see why they're going to end up in Super League A next year. Coming up, though, this weekend, it's going to be Hands and Hearts against Franschhoek. This is, of course, trying to see who are going to be making it into the playoffs. Jerome, Hands and Hearts, Franschhoek, you've already seen what SK Walmers can do. What is Hands and Hearts going to want to do, considering their match against SK Walmers? What are they going to be trying to do heading up into Franschhoek?
Yeah, look, it's a different game against Franschhoek. We all know what SK can do. They were bad in the set pieces. You see the scrums, they were walking back, so they have to focus on that. Franschhoek, I think they would say they were a bit unlucky against CPUT, losing there with 2 points. Students coming back from behind and winning that game there. So Franschhoek looked like the informed team, so that's going to be a tough one for Hands and Hearts also. I think it's going to be, if they don't get their stuff, and there's not a lot of time to prepare this week. I think it's just mentally how they get themselves ready for this game, because they can't smash each other, they can't, and Franschhoek, on the other hand, would think they just lost, so it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, of course, both sides will be coming out with their fans. So, folks, that's, of course, at City Park coming up this weekend. Right, as you know, and we'll still be looking now, UCT and Helderberg, Marties and Villages, so some big games still coming up, very exciting. As you know, of course, MChem 24-Hour Pharmacy is on board with Cape Rugby TV, and every week we take a look at what's happening at MChem 24-Hour Pharmacy. We told you about this last week, that there is a wound care clinic that is open at MChem. So if you've got any wound dressings that you need done, then MChem is the place to go to. Monday to Sunday from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. there's a qualified nursing sisters on duty. Maybe you've had some surgery, maybe you've just had an injury and some bandaging that needs to be done, or some plasters that need to be done. Then, of course, or open wounds as well. MChem 24-Hour Pharmacy can help you with that. Folks, remember, you can visit their Instagram pages, visit the website. You'll find out so much more about what is happening at MChem Pharmacy, all the different zones there as well. Upstairs, there's a sports supplement zone. There's, of course, the spa. There's the restaurant and the coffee shop. And downstairs, there's, of course, the dispensaries. And, of course, as I said, open 24 hours a day. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll carry on talking about club rugby. Back in a sec.